Hello, everybody. I'm back again after my month-long disappearance, as usual. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I am currently in the midst of writing, or supposed to be writing, a paper that is due in an hour and a half. But you know how things go. So here we are. And instead, I think today I was just like kind of obviously thinking a bunch because I'm not trying to think about the paper. And I was just posted here, and the thought crossed my mind about like steady, like but slow growth. And I think it's super important. It's something that I feel quite valuable to share with people. For those of you that don't know, this wasn't even that long. I sprained my ankle earlier this month, but like that put me out of climbing. And you know, if you've watched some of my earlier episodes, listened to some of my earlier episodes, you might have heard that I recently got like super addicted to climbing. And it's been one of those things that like, I don't know, I just have so much fun doing, and I'm just pretty passionate about. And yeah, after rolling, twisting, spraining my ankle, obviously I couldn't really walk and had to take a break. But in the meantime, like while I was on crutches in a boot, I was still kind of doing like small finger trainings, or just kind of like the bare minimum of what I could do just to improve myself. And I think it was really nice to start to notice the little improvements in my foot every day. I would wake up and see that it was getting better. It felt, rewarding. Like I was actually, when I was doing all my trainings, I would go and I'd stretch my foot, do the things, little PT to just, speed the process up as quickly as possible. Obviously, it wasn't going to be an instant recovery, and I was itching to climb like every day, but to see that small like growth over a span of a few weeks was nice and really rewarding, because I knew I was working towards it. Like, I really want my ankle to recover. I really want to feel better. And yeah, like just this morning I kind of woke up and felt really good walking on it. So I don't know, it was nice to think that I've been now taking care of myself a little bit and putting in some small work every day. It's like 5 minutes of like PT, physical therapy, and yeah, I don't think too much of it. Go about my day right afterwards, and it feels like it's paying off. But that's just like a small extent, and after like thinking about that, sort of, it kind of had me just like thinking about like small growth in general. My whole like, I don't know, mindset right now has been pretty shit. I just feel like I haven't been getting anywhere. I'm on my last quarter of school, and like I'm doing 20 units over rather than 15, so I'm taking an extra class, and it's a lot of work. It's just having me in my house, reading, writing, trying to get ahead as quickly as possible, and it's a bit stressful. So work has been halted, and it just feels like my mindset's just right here. And I know graduation's a big accomplishment, and you can feel extremely I don't know the word for it, but like you've reached a milestone. But in my eyes, like, I'm still learning. Like, school has always just been learning. Like, I'm never gonna reach a certain level of knowledge. So to me, it's not like a big deal that I'm graduating college. It's just kind of standard. So I know that's like not really something I counted towards my growth. Like, it's hard for me to see the big picture in things. But I look back at it, and I have learned so much in these. I've been in Santa Cruz for 5 years because I took a year off during the pandemic. But over these 5 years, I've just learned so much, and I think at times I really don't give myself the credit or acknowledge the amount of growth that has happened throughout these years, and in my whole life, I guess. It's kind of brutal. I feel like I always just, like, I'll do something good or I'll accomplish something, and it's like, alright, whatever, well, now, like, what's the next thing? I never really give myself the time to really appreciate the hard work I do. And yeah, I think that's super important, especially, like, personally. I don't know, I feel like as a child I never really got that acknowledgement as much as I wanted, at least. When it came to grades, like, as a kid, I'm not the best in school. Like, I really struggle to stay awake in classes. I really struggle to, like, I can't take notes. I've found out in my college career, like, I can't take notes or I won't listen. So I just sit and I listen. And it might look bad to other students, but in reality, like, I'm just trying to get the most out of what I can because that's the best for me. And I didn't figure that out till I was in college. So think about it. I'm in classes taking notes, trying to listen, but in reality, like, I'm just writing shit. I hear shit, but I'm not listening. So growing up, I wasn't the best in school, and I was let known that it just never felt like I could suffice as a child. If I came home with a C, it was like damn near if I was failing. If I came home with a B, it was why wasn't it an A? If I came home with an A, it was, well, why isn't it perfect? And I think that kind of mindset being instilled really fucked me over, because if I'm not perfect, if I'm not doing things just all the time really well, like, I feel like a complete failure almost. And yeah, I mean, school's tough. Life's fucking tough. So I'm getting hit with curveballs left and right, and it just feels like I'm just terrible at everything or some shit, you know? But in reality, like, yeah, take a look back at everything you do. You accomplish so much. And it's cheesy as fuck to be like, oh, you gotta acknowledge every little thing you do, but sometimes that's what you need, just to remind yourself that you're making growth every day. If you're bettering yourself every day, if you're trying to do good for yourself and others every day, like, there's no reason to shit on yourself, because ultimately you are growing, and it might be slow. You might not see it right away. You might not even see it in 10 years, 5 years, whatever. But, like, you are doing it. Like, personally for me, yeah, with that whole school, like, I was trying to figure out what worked for me. And it took me fucking 10 years to realize that, well, I just can't multitask. If I really want to listen, I need to just sit and pay attention. And, I mean, yeah, like, in all honesty, it's done me well. I think it was last quarter, or the fall quarter, I forget. I made, like, the Dean's Honor List. That means you have to get, like, fucking a 4.0, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Well, I am trying to toot my own horn. I fucking made the Dean's Honor List. If you asked little me back God knows when, or you told me that we were making Dean's Honor List in college, I'd call you some names and laugh at you at your face, because that's not who I was. I didn't see a future for myself like that. And it's important to be able to acknowledge the growth there. And over the years, like, I would have never noticed that I was actually improving in school. I mean, I fought for grades when I did do well in school. Like, it was a fucking challenge. I finessed God knows how many teachers just to give me grades, because, you know, like, if it was an A on paper, I was a quote-unquote good student. But no one was realizing that I wasn't taking in any of that information. I wasn't fucking there that whole time. Like, I was just a machine trying to do shit. And once you really just start trying to improve on yourself and you take the every day to actually just better yourself and better those around you, you will improve. And well, yeah, it wasn't until I really just wanted to do better for myself. I got here and my mindset was, okay, grades, like, people kept saying grades don't define you, and it was a weird joke, but it didn't click until people really started saying it to me, because grades don't really define you. It's just a fucking letter. Like, I look back at my whole high school career and I cheated, lied, just pure relationship with the teacher, got grades like that just because I would stay after class and chat them up, or we would have a good time, play card games or something, and yeah, they were cool with, okay, well, you have a D, like, let's get you up to a C type shit. Like, that's what got me through school. And hearing that grades don't define you did open my eyes to see that, like, these 4.0 students are not much different than how I am. And I can be just like them, they can be just like me, and these grades don't really mean shit. You just make what you got. And take it, dude. Just take it and go. It's all about just bettering yourself. These small wins, they're huge. Like, you have no idea, but the small wins are gonna pay off so much in the future. And on the days where it's tough and you're beating yourself down and shit, the things might feel like crap, things might feel awful, things might feel like they're not going your way, but it's just take some time. And that leads me to, I came across a quote which also has kind of just been helping me, because I've been a terrible shitter, but it goes, and if nothing else, just wait. Like, think about that for a second. And if nothing else, just wait. And that's how I've been feeling recently. There's nothing. I have nothing. I don't have a reason. I'm not feeling like things are going my way. I'm not feeling great. I feel like I'm at a stagnant hole. Things are just falling. But just wait. And with anything, it's crazy. Like, I thought it was weird at first, and like, the thought of it was just like, well, yeah, I mean, you could wait for anything. You could just sit your lazy ass and have everything just pass by. But no, that's not what it means, because you'll know when it's time again. But until then, if you really have nothing and you feel like you can't hold on and things are just tough, then just wait. And then they followed it up with like, and this too shall pass. And for anything, the good, the bad, like, this will pass if you wait. These moments aren't forever, so cherish them as you can, and take away from every fucking bit you can. When you're down deep in a terrible spot, figure out why. Figure out how you feel, what you hate about the situation. Get out of there. Don't let it happen again. I mean, obviously we don't have everything in the control of our own hands, but if that's the case, then if nothing else, just wait, because soon you will have control over it. And that's super important, because yeah, we may not be able to hold on to everything, keep everything, but just wait, because it'll all pass. And I hope that helps some of you, because it definitely helped me. And I guess I'll end it at that. But yeah, I just really want you guys to know that, like, it's important to acknowledge the little growths in life, whether they don't happen until 10 years into your future, just know that if you have good intention for yourself, you are trying, you are improving. I didn't realize I was trying, or I didn't realize what was going on in my whole education career until it really sat down and I wanted to figure it out. Take all our little wins from the past, take all our failures from the past, put them together. Build the great person you want to be with everything you have. But yeah, and if you're struggling, this too shall pass. And if nothing else, just wait. I think it's a good one, I can't lie. I really like it. But yeah, I hope this helped. I hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep you posted, and God knows when. But yeah, stay up, stay happy. You know, you can reach out to me if you need anything. I really appreciate all you guys and your comments and the support I receive from all of you. So it means a lot, and I hope you the very best days and weeks in your upcoming future. I love you guys. Adios.